Welcome for you in this course, the hybrid identity for globalized herbal medications. Congratulations for having this chance, and I can say that I'm really so proud to be with you. I am Maryam Abdel Nasser Taha. I am a senior pharmacist, American Studies Instructor, author and researcher who is teaching on Udemy. The expression hybridity in the 20th century enlarged beyond the racial and biological scope to embrace cultural and linguistic regions. Perception hybridity as an exercise marks the understanding that transcultural connections are dynamic and sophisticated. Constructing and determining a notion of health identity requires a dual defiance. Not only do we demand to depict the relation of connected identity and health teaching, we also own to theoretically determine a modern and usable notion of identity. The hybrid identity of herbal medications illustrates a classic and constant challenge within health teaching. How can we manage from awareness to concrete act, and what notion or practical element comprises the lost link? Herbal medicines are usage of therapeutic herbs to block and cure ailments and diseases or to boost healing and health. These are medicines or preparations produced from plants or a plant and utilized for any of such targets. People commonly assume that plants are better and healthier to utilize because they are natural and as well are recognized to not own any side effects. However, it is hard to define if the awareness of the usage of medical plants is increasing or decreasing, but the signs are that the latest generation realizes more than the current time. Medical herbs as possible origin of therapeutics aids has gained a considerable function in health framework all over the universe for both animals and humans, not only in sick situation but also as proven material for keeping appropriate health. Deciding the biological activity characters of plants utilized in conventional medicine is useful to the rural societies and unofficial settlements. Developing countries carry on to depend on conventional healing frameworks, partly because of cultural exercise and priorities, as well as restricting entrance to other medicinal options. The higher price or side effect profile connected with modern medications, or the disability of recent drugs to treat efficiently with the chronic degenerative cases. The last decade has viewed a greater usage of botanical manufacturers among members of the common public through self-chosen than ever before. However, this incident has been reflected by a growing concern to herbal therapies, phytomedicines, as a shape of alternative treatment by the health careers inclusive of medicine and pharmacy. As globalization alters socio-cultural cases, one can anticipate that the present evolution will have an effect on the significant supply of a particular treatment. Medical herbs as possible origin of therapeutics aids have gained a considerable function in health framework all over the universe for both animals and humans, not only in the sick situation but also as probable material for keeping appropriate health. Plant functional biodiversity monitorings from space on the possibility to supply a universal situation for biodiversity science, and also to connect the functional and evolutionary variety of plants at domestic scales to ecosystem region around the globe. Who this course is for? People from all over the world who have an interest in the following approaches: minor American studies, ontology, hybrid identity, phytochemistry and pharmacochemistry, natural medicine, pharmaceutics, globalization, and toxicology. And this course has 38 resources. Many thanks for your attention, and I'd like to invite you to register in this course or try the free preview if you want to explore further.